Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Time Traveler's Handbook. Today we're going to be talking more about Avengers Endgame, spoilers ahead. This will be a more brief episode. It's important to talk about future travel in these kinds of universes. The problem with talking about this is that they don't really display anything like that in the film. But we basically want to know what happens when you travel to the future and what are the consequences for doing so, and is it even possible? So, it's not explored in the film, so we can't really say anything about what would happen if someone did, but we can theorize. The only examples that we have of the Avengers traveling to the future is returning to 2023 and Thanos coming to 2023. But this is merely travel between existing universes and timelines and not necessarily future travel because they didn't travel beyond the present time. Over everything that has happened in the MCU so far, the only thing that we've seen that is remotely close to future time travel is the Ancient One and Doctor Strange looking into the future, which seems to imply that the future is fixed based off of the events of the past, and you cannot go into the future to change things, but only move back. We do see that the Sorcerers Supreme do have some sort of a way to see possibilities into the future, which means that everything is kind of causally determined in the future if you are able to look there, but they don't do any traveling themselves to the future, and all they can do is try to change the events that happen to lead up to that event, the desirable event. We also have seen visions of the future that come from Scarlet Witch, but these were more of illusions than actual prophecy. So for the purposes of this video, we are going to just assume that future travel is not currently possible to do. And the only way to interact with the future is to view it, not affect it, in the way that Doctor Strange and the Ancient One are able to do so. Next time, we'll talk about causality and what happens basically when you travel to the past. How does that affect the future? So we'll talk about that next time. As always, thank you for listening.